Good morning all, or just about good afternoon probably at this point. Got a busy morning just gone. Dad's out drilling again. He's doing the last two fields for another of our customers for their winter wheat. He'll likely be just about finishing in the next hour or so. Harry is power harrow drilling after Andrew with the plough on ground that Andrew ploughed on Saturday. We'll head off and see him in a bit. Andrew's out with the plough himself. Ant has been tanking this morning for a customer on their farm. Had a problem with a bulge in his tyre and leaking a bit of air. So we've had to, this morning, run up to Compass Tractors, get a replacement tyre and rim, come back down quickly, get that one replaced so that he can head off. He's headed off again now, back to farm to keep tanking. So yeah, that was a bit eventful, to get that one changed as quickly as possible. Josh has just come back in the yard now. The telehandler, he's taking seed up to Dad. He's doing the job I was doing yesterday, taking seed up to Dad to keep him going, because we don't want to travel with too much grain in the focus, as you've seen what can happen to the axles on the road wheels on the back previously, when we've had to change bearings and stub shafts, etc. So Dad didn't fill his drill right up. We just ran some up the road. It's only 3 or 4 miles away. So yeah, that's what's been going on this morning. And now I will actually get round and show you some of the action. So we're here with Andrew. Oh, nearly fell over. Seems to happen most videos. Ploughing these maize stubbles. You can see he's done all of his inside work. Just ploughing in the headlands and these bits that haven't been caught. Got a few drone videos, but I'm fairly sure I managed to mess most of them up, so I'll have a little look in a second and see if there's anything there that I can use. So this field we've been in on the video before, when I've just done a bit of a check on some of our crops. Andrew's ploughed it back over. Harry will be drilling it either later today or tomorrow. Be going to thatching wheat. I'm fairly sure Andrew's got a field, another field of similar size just over the brow of the hill up there that was also into maize to plough after this one. But from here we will go and check in with Harry. He's got the power harrow drill on. He's just replaced the power harrow tines, ready for drilling season. It looks like a nice job done. So like I said, I did get the drone up for a couple minutes just to see Andrew at the far side of that field. He's down here in the clay soil at the moment, just on the fiddly bits where it's a strange little shape to the far headland. So just caught him doing those little areas, and then we'll catch him on one of his final longer runs. Here we are. So just tried to get a few decent angles, basically, from either side of the plough and from above as well. So here we are. This field, I think it was around 10 days, 2 weeks ago it was harvested. The maize came off, so we're just ploughing those stubbles back in before drilling, most likely tomorrow. get a good idea here of the depth we're working at. Just turning those stubbles over, ready to start again. This is the face of a man who left his keys in the ignition of his van, left his dog in the van, and whose dog has stood on the central locking button and locked it. And I also don't have a spare. So I'm going to spend the next however many minutes trying to entice the little dog to step on the button again and hopefully unlock it. I don't even know if that button does unlock it or just lock it, I don't know, but we'll see. It could mean that today's video is extremely boring and I've got a very long wait or a very long walk home. I'll keep you posted. It seems that every single locksmith in Devon is unable to come to the phone right now. I've tried my very best to entice him to step on the button again, but for some reason he's not heavy enough anymore. So my day's not going very well. But we must keep smiling. We're back in. Big thanks to the airfield garage at Winkley, who managed to hook my keys and get them back out. Yeah, not feeding my dog tonight. That's a joke. Just before any real animal lovers come for me, he will be fed. I'm just not talking to him. So here we are, back to our originally scheduled programming. And it's been out tanking, I was going to say all day, but did have a slight mishap with one of the tyres, so he had a bit of a gap in the middle of the day to change that one over. But he is here doing some tanking for a local dairy farmer. Just watch the loading arm come down into the tripod there, into the trumpet. We bought this up yesterday just to allow us to fill quickly. We'll jump in with Ant and watch one load being spread. I've got my car keys and my van keys with me so that that one doesn't get locked again. Bit of onboard footage now from Ant in the Fastrac, the tanker on the back, just tanking grass ground. The passenger seat in the Fastrac is really low, which is why you've got this strange camera angle. Try and lift it up so you've got a better view of what's going on. Just getting the booms out. So those pipes fold up, which prevents anything leaking on the road. Right, as always, just colouring in the field, the GPS. So, the last stop of the day is Harrow here in the 370 with the power harrow drill on. I brought the dog and the keys with me this time just for extra safety. These fields were ploughed by Andrew yesterday, I believe, or Saturday. So got the combination drill on. Again, this is for a good customer of ours that we put thatching wheat in for. So a lot of this work over the last few days has been for thatching reed. Obviously a little bit different to the kind of wheat that we normally grow. So that power harrow's just had brand new tines fitted this morning and straight out. Got quite a few acres to do this week. I'm trying to keep the camera looking at the tractor while I'm making my way over just to show you the seed bed. See the difference between the ploughed ground and once the power harrow's been over it. Nice fine seed bed, broken up nicely. There's 4 fields here in this block to be doing before he makes his way down to the field we saw Andrew ploughing in earlier. Andrew's then made his way up to the next field. So that is everything going on here at the moment. And while this has all been going on that you've seen today, Dad's been drilling, as I mentioned earlier, and he's still, I'm going to fall over in this, he's still out in the drill now. He's moved to the next farm where he's got 6 fields of wheat to be putting in, a couple of different varieties. I think there's some Bamford and some Champion going in, into maize stubbles. So he's doing that as we speak. I'm not going to get round to seeing him, unfortunately. And Will has started to dig beet as well. And again, while I was locked out my car, he was digging beet. So haven't been able to show you that either, but that will be coming. So it is all go. We're still busy, kind of moving into the next stage of our year now that maize harvest is over. There's plenty going on. Having spoken to one of the customers earlier, we've before we continue with some more of the drilling for this thatching wheat, we've got to spread some lime as well. So the jobs are mounting up. Flynn's still out hedge trimming at the moment as well. He's keeping ahead of everything so that the drills are ready to go straight into the ground, and I haven't got to wait for him, so that's good. And the preems have gone on all of our wheats now, so we're up to date with that. Yeah, it's been a busy day. It's been an eventful day for me, and that will be all for today's video. So we'll catch up again tomorrow to see what's going on. I've lost a couple of hours today, so I'll have to spend a bit more time in the office tomorrow as well. But as always, I won't set up my camera in there. I'll only show you the exciting bits. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow. Cheers.